I'm hitchhiking from Portugal to Australia.
I started hearing some people go around.
Now at the end he was like asking for a kiss and stuff, grabbing my leg.
I'm going to pass this video to the computer, delete everything from the phone because they do a phone check.
I spent the first 3 weeks crossing Europe, but now I was stepping into a new continent. Today marks the beginning of this new season, one with many ups and downs, a lot of adventure, and a completely new set of challenges to face.
So the past 3 days, it's been like visiting a bit Istanbul, but to be honest, mostly resting and editing. Today I don't have like an exact plan. I really feel like I want to be alone for a bit. So I will try to hitchhike to a beach on the west coast, like wherever I can get to.
My plan for the next days was very abstract. I had 4 days to get to Antalya, where my sister would join me for 1 week and a half. I wanted to go to a few beaches, but I didn't really have a route in mind. I just wanted to go with the flow and let the road lead the adventure.
Will you look at these? I might have just found myself my cardboard. Looks good.
The first step and most difficult one was leaving Istanbul. Hitchhiking in big cities is always tricky, but I didn't want to spend more money on buses. So I walked quite a lot and tested 2 different hitchhiking spots, yet no one was picking me up.
Okay, so I spent like quite a long time waiting for a ride. Everyone was making signs also that they were going to another place. So I ended up writing Opet, which is like the name of a gas station. Like after I wrote Opet, a guy stopped like after 5 minutes, I think.
The gas station was only a few kilometers further, but from here I knew I could talk to people and get a ride more easily.
You want to sit behind or front?
I can put the bag behind and I sit in the front.
You may have water.
Okay, thank you.
Will come, please. This is European side. This is Anatolian side.
Yeah.
We don't say Asian side. Anatolia is an English word as well, but kind of like belongs to you. Traditional places, something.
Yeah.
But I don't suggest you to take autostop in Turkey.
Actually, a lot of people say it's a very good country too.
It is, but you know, sometimes you may meet people they're not good, so
Yeah, I mean, that's,
so you know,
yeah, that's a bit everywhere.
I don't know, it is everywhere.
Everywhere I go, I am warned about bad people, and almost everyone associates hitchhiking with something really dangerous. However, my experiences with this lifestyle, like the vast majority of hitchhikers, have shown me exactly the opposite. Seeing so many people help and sometimes go completely out of their way for a complete stranger gives me a lot of hope in this world. Ultimately, hitchhiking has taught me that the world is way safer than most people think, and it has allowed me to see the world as my home.
So the guy that left me here, Halil, he told me the 2 first digits of the plate number of each car. They say like where they are from. So from Istanbul is 34, for Izmir is 35, for Bursa it's 60. So yeah, now I'm trying to look into that.
I started asking people if they were going towards Bursa or Izmir, but almost everyone was going just to the next village or in the direction of Ankara.
I've been asking around for almost, I don't know, 40 minutes already, not having any luck. I'm just going to have like what I cooked in Yaman's house, an orange, and yeah guys, this is how you travel cheap, you just cook for yourself and that's it.
I then went back to work, and usually I only show you the more straightforward parts of me approaching people. But the truth is, many of the interactions I have, I either don't understand or they are kind of awkward.
Actually, you go Bursa?
Yok hala bir kurtulduk. Şarap
Okay, thank you. Hi, are you perhaps going in the direction of Bursa? Sorry? You go? So Bursa, I said, yeah, okay, thank you. Hi, are you? It's okay. Are you Bursa?
But thankfully, it only takes 1 car.
Got the right to Bursa.
The driver didn't want to talk much and I had the rest ride, which I actually appreciated a lot. He also drove through national roads instead of the highway, so it took a lot longer, and as it was already getting a bit late, I asked him to drop me off a bit before Bursa to camp on a beach.
So yeah, now I still need to walk quite a bit till I get to the beach, but I will just try to put my time out and see if someone picks me up. But if it's necessary, it's like 1 hour walk.
Soon after I started walking, two aggressive dogs came out of nowhere and I was lucky to quickly get a car.
They were like going to the cars,
Yes, yes.
and then they started looking at me and I was a bit afraid.
So, these dogs attack some people before.
Okay. Yeah, they didn't look very friendly.
My dad's.
So now they dropped me off at the village. I'm near a beach, but like this is not the beach where I want to stay. This is like a very small beach.
My plan was to go to a small market to buy some fruits and veggies, then go to the beach and find a nice place to set up camp. However, there were also two mosques in the village and I kinda wanted to sleep at a mosque for some time now, so that was my plan B.
And so I was going in the direction of the market. I started like 2 minutes after a guy stopped asking where I wanted to go. And so he took me like nearby a market. People from the villages are always so nice, I don't know. And guys, this is like a super small village. And to be honest, like it feels so good to finally not be in the chaos. Because so far I've always been like either like on the road, gas stations, or like in big cities. Yeah, it feels really good to just be able to listen to the wind, to the nature, see the sun, the mountains, like it's so good. I needed this so much.
Contrary to what most people might assume, the biggest struggle during this trip is not the hitchhiking itself. The rides are generally quite easy to get, and I also don't mind waiting a few hours because that's part of the adventure. The biggest struggle is by far managing my social energy. I'm an introvert, like extremely. I need my alone time to be well. And when you're hitchhiking and couchsurfing all the time, it can be difficult to be alone. Many times during this trip, all I wanted was to be alone at the end of the day while not spending money on accommodation. But at the same time, have a place to charge my computer and edit. And that was the tricky part, because I could easily just camp 4 nights in a row, but my computer would die on the first one. So this will be a recurrent struggle during this series from now on, and finding a solution for it will be one of my biggest challenges.
Not telling to lie is not exactly what I was expecting. I thought there would be like more sand, let's say. I don't know how much the tide goes up, but yeah, I mean, I think it's still okay.
It was starting to get quite windy, and the idea of sleeping in a mosque couldn't leave my mind, so I decided to go and see whether or not I could sleep there. If I couldn't, then I would just come back to the beach.
Found myself my source of water. Good. When I need to sleep outside, there's always like these things: where to sleep, where to have water, where to buy food. That's all I need. Once that's covered, it's like I win the game. I really like to approach life as if it's a game, because it just makes it more fun, you know? I have a lot of fun.
Both the outside and inside doors of the mosque were open, but there was no one there. I had heard from some friends that it is generally okay to sleep inside mosques, but I also didn't want to be disrespectful to the religion in any way. So I searched a little bit online to gather more information, and waited until it was dark to see if someone would come.
Well, I thought that by this time today I would be 350 kilometers south and probably sleeping at the beach. But now I'm here in a random village I didn't even know existed. I'm going to sleep at a mosque. And yeah, life gets random sometimes, but I like it.
No one passed by and it was getting quite cold, so I eventually went inside. There was a lot of echo and it was all dark, which felt a bit creepy in the beginning, but then I realized I could turn the lights on and everything felt super cozy. I edited for a few hours before falling asleep and was really grateful to be inside because there was a little storm during the night.
Good night.
So yeah guys, it has definitely been raining during the night. Like you can see the tables, like they're kind of wet. I'm kind of happy I was not at the beach. I think my tent would have flied completely. And now I'm starting to think like whether or not I should stay at the beach tonight. So I think I'm just going to try to hitchhike as further as possible south. Ask the driver to drop me off at some place where I can walk to a little village and stay at another mosque. Because yeah, the night was pretty good actually.
Since it was still quite early and I had water taps nearby, I decided to cook in the morning to save time during the rest of the day.
And guys, it's super cold, like my hands are turning a bit purple. Okay, we are officially leaving the mosque. To be honest, I was just chilling for a long time, like eating super slow and then taking pictures for the thumbnail of the video. So yeah, it's almost 11. I don't know how far I'm going to make it today, but yeah, it's what I told you. I have time. I think I have like 800, 900 kilometers to do in 3 days, so it's quite chill.
I still walked quite a lot to get to the main road and start hitchhiking. And since it's a small village, there wasn't a lot of movement, but after about 20 minutes, I got a ride that left me close to the highway.
I'm going in the direction of the gas station. Yeah, I hope that from the gas station it's going to be easy to get a ride.
I was told by 2 different people that I couldn't get to the gas station by foot, but one of them offered to drive me there.
Are you thirsty or hungry, something else?
No, it's okay, thank you.
Everything is okay?
Yeah, thank you so much. You were so kind. And yeah, now I'm finally at the gas station. There's like a lot of trucks there and like just the normal cars here as well. I'll try my luck first with the trucks, and for that I will write right away Izmir. But then like if it doesn't work with the trucks, I will write the city that is between where I am and Izmir and try to go there.
I went to a lot of trucks, but none of them were going in my direction. So I headed to the dining area and started approaching other people.
So guys, I got a ride. Like the guy was like, Izmir, yeah, I go, we can come. But like there are already 5 in the car, so I'm not sure how we are going to fit.
They were a really cute family on a road trip to Izmir.
Ah, okay, he's going with mom. So that family, they were super nice, super cute, and then the kid, like he wanted to hug me and whatever. But yeah, now I'm like a bit before Izmir. I asked them to drop me in a gas station before, because I really don't want to go to a big city right now.
Going to a big city would make everything more difficult, because it is quite hard to find a ride out. So my goal was to find a car that will go past Izmir to then stay in a small village.
Are you perhaps going towards Izmir? Okay, thank you.
No.
Izmir.
I will go to Izmir.
Yeah, okay, thank you. You go to Izmir? Yeah.
After almost 1 hour, I realized it would be extremely difficult to find someone going past Izmir. So I decided to go to the city, and from there I would see what I could do.
So I'm in a car that goes to Izmir, not where I wanted to go, but I'm just going to end it. So I think this really wasn't a good decision. I'm right now in the middle of a huge city. There's no good gas station nearby. I'm close to the entrance of a highway, but doesn't look very promising either. Also, guys, this part, it doesn't feel very safe. Like it feels like a quite poor part of Izmir. Yeah, I wouldn't like to sleep, like whatever.
I tried to hitchhike for 3 or 4 minutes, but my gut was telling me not to do it. I just wanted to get out of this region as fast as possible, so I quickly went to a supermarket and then started walking to the metro. And that was when something weird happened. This woman saw my sign and started saying she could help me with the metro. I followed her, and when we got to the station, she started talking to the guards. They asked for my passport, and then for some reason, they let me take the metro for free. So what do you think, guys? Does this count as hitchhiking a metro?
So somehow I got to the place where I wanted to be. And now, to be honest, like I'm so like overwhelmed. I just need to calm down a bit. Then I try to go to the mosque. If it doesn't work, I go to the cheapest hostel I can find, because today I'm feeling really like I just need like a place to stay. I don't know.
There was a shopping center just next to the metro station, and so I went there to eat my oats while searching for the cheapest hostel.
But like the hostels, they are quite expensive, like 16 euro or even more.
I walked another half an hour to get to the mosque, but the way there was kind of steep.
Kind of dying. It's 20 kilos plus the food. It's okay, guys. But honestly, like leaving the region I was at in Izmir was, I think, really good decision, because here it feels much more safe, like not as much confusion, not as much poverty. Yeah, not as much poverty. So yeah, I mean, just walking around the streets, I feel like super safe. And in the other place, I was like, it really wasn't a good place. I don't know. Okay, guys, we got to the mosque. Let's see. I really hope it's open. Like, please, please, please. Okay, so this gate is open. I think I can cross. And now I think I'm going to write like on Google Translate something like I was trying to hitchhike to Antalya or something. I was wondering if I could sleep here. I have my hijab. Let's see. Let's try. Okay, so no one is answering and it's closed. I think there's no one inside.
Now I had two options. Go to a hostel and pay at least 16 euros, or sleep at a park just a few minutes from the mosque.
Okay, I think here is a good spot. Like over there is the street. Because of these two trees, it's quite hidden. It also protects me a bit from the wind. I don't know like if it's a good idea to put my tent, because also then I have to take it down and it might take some time, but it's not so cold. So I think I might just put my mattress, my sleeping bag, put all the clothes I have, and I think I'll be okay. And tomorrow early morning I leave.
I then put all my layers on and went to sleep.
If you need to sleep outside, like without a tent, without anything, always put like your most valuable stuff inside the sleeping bag. Like here I have like everything, like passport, my phone, my wallet. It goes inside the sleeping bag towards my feet, so that like if someone wants to steal my stuff, I have them.
Good night, guys. See you tomorrow.
Today is being very difficult. I shouldn't have come to Izmir, of course.
You can stay in a night in my house.
Oh god, so many bad decisions on the last 2 days. I hope this is not another one.